Bundling your services is a great value with Duo County Telecom's Triple Play package. For just over $100 per month, get our reliable voice, internet, and digital TV services all in one package. Call today to upgrade and save with a bundle.
I'm Matthew Leverage, and I am proud and honored to serve as your Commonwealth's attorney for Russell and Wayne counties. In the courtrooms in our communities, I've secured convictions in hundreds of criminal cases, making those offenders accountable for their wrongs and making sure that our communities are safer places for us to live, work, and raise our families. On November 6th, I would appreciate your vote and continued support for me, Matthew Leverage, as your Commonwealth's attorney for Russell and Wayne counties.
Are you a Laker fan? Then come on out to Thomas Sports Apparel to get your authentic Russell County Laker gear. From hats to hoodies, they've got everything you need for the school year. Thomas Sports Apparel can also take care of your event or business needs in a timely and affordable fashion. Stop by and see Eddie Monday through Friday at 578 West of Steve Warner Drive, Russell Springs, or give him a call at 866-7393.
Thanks for staying with us and welcome back to the community segment of the Lwc News Magazine. Adair County High School and Lindsey Wilson College created the Energy Technology Career Academy, engaging sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Last year, we brought you a story about the students of the Energy Academy building a lighting unit for a village in Uganda, Africa, without electricity. The students constructed a lighting unit powered by a solar panel and a marine battery. Lwc News Magazine takes you back.
Well, the energy continues to flow with this next group of students. They're using alternative energy to light up a village in Uganda. Director of the Energy Technology Career Academy, Heather Spoon, with her students at Adair County High School, handed off a lighting system equipped with a solar panel and battery to Ronald Kalua, who will take the unit back to his village. That village is in Lwc, located in Uganda. And we're also looking at this village because they don't have electricity. However, this solar lighting system solves this problem. The unit will give many a chance to read at night as it will be set up in the village's community center. The solar lighting unit will also help with doing homework, which usually isn't started until sundown because children help farm after school. Without light in the dark, we're seeing significant eye problems coming from Uganda. This lighting system is not only a way for the ETCA to be generous givers, but it's also a chance for these students at Adair and Russell County High Schools to get firsthand science experience. They build the solar panel and wire it to capture energy into a battery with LED lights. So that's a great story and a great thing for these villagers.
It is encouraging to see young students bringing light to a village without power. Since we last aired this story, the village of Billick has received the lighting unit and put it to good use in the village's community center. Each month, one of the Academy members will bring us the energy tips. These tips could save you money and help us all to live green. LWC News Magazine's Stephanie Tarter is live outside with one of our Energy Academy members, Senior Miranda Wright.
Thanks, Emily. We're outside and we're joined with Miranda Wright here on Lindsey Wilson's campus. Miranda, you are a senior this year at Adair County High School.
Yes, I am.
And you are involved with our Energy Technology Career Academy. We call it the ETCA. Tell us a little bit about the Academy.
Well, being a senior this year, I haven't started the senior project yet, which I'm really looking forward to. But sophomore year, you were my teacher, of course. What we done was just an overall view of everything, trying to get the basic info to build on for the rest of the years. Like with this sustainability project.
Right.
I made this little lantern thing with these cans, tea candles, because we wanted to use stuff that usually, it'd just get thrown away. We wanted to recycle it.
Very good.
Being, energy.
So you're speaking mainly about a sustainability project that I had assigned to you, but more recently you've been involved with instructors like Richard Hunley and Heather Spoon, and the whole academy as one large group. We worked on a project for Uganda. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that project?
We sent a lighting, what's it called?
Unit, I guess.
Yeah, lighting unit to Uganda because they needed, over there, all they had was fire to read. I mean, their eyesight was dwindling and everything. And they have a lot of sun, so we thought, hey, why not? We can make solar panels and have a lighting unit for a community center. So we decided that's the project we were going to do.
And really all classes helped with it. The sophomore class, junior class, and senior class.
Yeah.
And now it's officially back in Uganda and working in the village. So we are bringing you one of the actual students who worked on the project. And you said it was really a good experience.
It was a good experience. I mean, apart from the learning about how Uganda is, like, I never knew Uganda was like that. I'm sure I'm not the only person.
So you were learning about geography and also demographics of a region.
Yeah.
But on top of it, the science.
Yeah, the science to it. Like, how are we going to make it work? How's it going to stay? How are we going to make it stand? That's where the intro to engineering came into part.
That's right.
And
why don't you talk about the phases? Basically, where you start as a sophomore and where you're supposed to end up as a senior with this Energy Academy.
Well, as a sophomore, you start out not really knowing much of anything. And then with your class, you learn all the different kinds of alternative energies like geothermal and solar and hydro and etc. Then you move on to Intro to Engineering, and you learn the mechanics behind everything of how to build a solar panel, how to make biodiesel. And then you move on to Mr. Hunley's class, which is Markets Without Borders, and you learn the business behind it. And senior project, I haven't got to have it yet, so I don't know how it's
coming
be.
up this year. Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about
That's
it.
awesome. Well, we're so glad you were here today. It ended up being a beautiful day, and we got to be outside in the green talking about green, right?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and we're just really glad that you were a part of the program, and we're also just really glad that we were able to send such an awesome thing over to Uganda. So thanks, Miranda, for coming in today.
No problem.
All right, back to you, Emily.
Thanks, Stephanie. Many community members and LWC students attended the first annual Entrepreneurial Expo at Lindsey Wilson College last May. It was an exciting event where students were able to put their education and ideas to good use, even before graduating. Some students were even awarded a cash prize for their work, sponsored by Walmart. Lwc News Magazine talks with the first place winner, Ford Smith. Stay with us. When we return, Emily Carnes will speak with Ford. He will join us here in the studio, and he has some entrepreneurial tips for us. After the break, more news for your campus.
New job, new place, new roommates, same storage problems. With Bluegrass Cellular, I'm set up to collect all the awesomest apps on my new tablet. That makes me happy.
Awesomest apps. That's Bluephoria. That's Bluegrass.
I need to stay connected where I live, work, and play. With Bluegrass Cellular, I get crazy reliable coverage nationwide, and that makes me happy.
Crazy reliable coverage nationwide. That's Bluephoria. That's Bluegrass.
For over 140 years, the Bank of Columbia has relied on two simple yet solid principles: serve our customers and serve our community. Like a reliable friend you can trust, we're here to meet your needs and expectations, providing you with services ranging from opening a checking account to financing your dream home or business. We offer the best in banking. Stop in and see why we've been in business since 1866. Like the clock on our building, we always have time for you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Bank of Jamestown has been serving this area since 1899, and our commitment runs deep into the soil of Russell County. This gives us more reasons to provide superior banking products and excelling personal service. Whether you need a loan or you're looking for a safe place to keep your money, Bank of Jamestown is the bank for you. Visit one of our 3 full-service locations in Russell County: the main location on the square, our Industrial Park office in Jamestown, and the East 80 office in Russell Springs. Bank of Jamestown, old friends to this community that care about you.
Welcome back to the campus segment of LWC News Magazine. This segment is dedicated to news from the Hill. There were many amazing business plans featured at the first annual Entrepreneurial Expo, but taking first place was Ford Smith with his small business called Nameprints. We are currently working on a different business model. Ford is a business student here at Lindsey and is here to share some tips he has learned along the way. Welcome, Ford. Today we want to talk to you specifically to those interested in small businesses. Can you tell us a little bit about small business owners in America and their influence?
Yes, I can, Emily. Small business owners' influence in America, and for the rest of the world for that matter, is very significant. They hold 2/3 of the jobs throughout the United States, and it's very important that they continue making new possibilities for employees and business owners alike. And they're basically responsible for the continuance of this economy and the economy that will be in the future.
Tell me more about the book E-Myth by Michael Gerber and what it is exactly.
Well, the E-Myth is actually the entrepreneurial myth, longer version. It's actually President Lwc was kind enough to give me the book a few months ago, and I started reading it and basically realized that it was one of the most important books that I could have ever been given. It's basically the thought that most people, when they go into small business or whatever business that they choose, they start out as a technician, and a technician is a job-specific title that people have. Say somebody goes into a law firm, or they're very good at law and practicing law, but can they run a business with it? And that's the big question, because being a technician is the only one of many steps that involves creating a successful, sustainable business.
Tell us a little bit about what makes for a good business model.
Well, what makes a good business model, Emily, is a consistent continuance of the way the business is run. It's an exact model on how the business should function and how the employees should function within the organization. And this is essential for all business owners. Basically, when you start out a business, there must be a format that people can follow, including yourself, to how the business will run and how it will function within society.
Thank you so much, Ford, for coming in and sharing the business tips with us. Malvina Farkle Day was celebrated again at Lindsey Wilson College. LWC students, faculty, and staff celebrated the annual event of philanthropy in the community on Wednesday, September 19th, on the college's AP White campus. LWC News Magazine shows you all the helpful hands.
This year's Malvina Farkle Day continued the spirits of service on the Lindsey Wilson campus and in the community. Director of Students Activities, Jane Hopkins, tells us more.
Well, Malvina Farkle is just really a unique day because it gives everybody an opportunity to participate in something they may have never done before. A lot of kids have never, or students I should say, have never donated their time to help others, and faculty and staff too, and this is a really great opportunity for them to just get their feet wet in that. Maybe, figure out that that's something they really love to do. It just really also, when the community's always excited about it. Whenever I call people to say, would you like to have a group out for Malvina Farkle Day, they know exactly what I'm talking about, and they have heard of it, they're familiar with it, they love the volunteers, they love the help. I know the animal shelter today had tons of volunteers, and they were so thankful because the students were scrubbing and cleaning, and that helps them out more than I think we will ever know, and so much around the town. I mean, we probably go out today and notice the streets are a lot cleaner, and I just think that connection with the community that Malvina Farkle Day provides for our students is really important, and it just gives our students a sense of belonging and a sense of being a part of Columbia and in Adair County, and so really it's just a great day where they might be able to do something they've never done before and see that they really like it and really enjoy it, and hopefully they'll continue that.
Students, faculty, and staff all understand Lindsey Wilson's responsibilities and giving back to the community.
I think that it just represents how much the community actually really means to Lindsey Wilson. I think it's a really big deal for a lot of the college to actually go out and put effort into the community and give back to the community for everything that they've given back to us.
Malvina Farkle Day is a day when we give back to the community. It's a day that we take a look around us and see what needs need to be met here in the community, and we call off class and we make a difference in our community. It's one of the most awesome days that we have here at the college.
I'm Antoinette Dorsey, Lindsey Wilson News Magazine.
The day included several community-wide beautification projects, planting flowers and picking up trash, just to name a few. Also on campus, we have a new member at the LWC Wellness Center. I got the pleasure of interviewing Elijah Handelsman, so let's check out what he's doing on campus. Ricky Staken, Joel Peterson, and the LWC Wellness Center now welcomes their newest addition to the team, Elijah Handelsman.
I started at Northern Michigan University, which is the school I came from, with a background in health and fitness management. I got involved with my campus recreation my sophomore year as the fitness intern, and I've done everything in campus recreation from weight room attendant to student fitness assistant manager to student building manager, stuff like that. Did that for 4 years till I finished up with school. Now I had an internship last summer with Ashland University, which is a small school between Cleveland and Columbus, Northern Ohio. I was a youth program intern, so I oversaw all the youth programs on camps and fitness camps over the summer. So that was a blast. Then now I'm here, so that's where I've been from, campus recreation. So.
Elijah not only runs fitness classes at the Doris and Bob Holloway Wellness Center, but he also works with the Lady Raider basketball team to help them continue their success next season.
Well, the Group X program, which is the drop-in fitness classes, anyone can drop in, been booming since I've been here in the summer. Due to the extreme amount of participants we had over the summer, now everyone can get free classes due to the summer participant counts. We have 42 fitness classes a week, which in the past we only offer around 10, 15 maybe. So we're kicking butt in fitness classes. We're still needing the numbers up, which I'm hoping to get them further up in the near future. So that's the accomplishment itself. And just showing the community a healthy body is a happy body. So just get fitness out there, honestly. Giving more fitness programs. I know we have a strength competition coming up in a month. We have a Dope Gain Challenge coming up, which is like a Born to Lose challenge we did in the summer, but this challenge is during the holidays, so the goal is to not to gain weight. They can even lose weight if they want to, but that's the other challenge we got going on. Just to keep community members coming in. It's not like a private health club, which is just mostly community members. I enjoy the community members, but with the campus life, you get the students and faculty staff, you get different demographics throughout the day. I enjoy helping with the athletic teams out here, so it's a good mix, and I'm looking forward. I take life a day at a time, so I can't really answer that question. So I'm here right now, so I'm enjoying life right now, just living the dream.
This is Emily Carnes with the LWC News Magazine. Well, if you want a place where you can find all the details for Blue Raider sports, you've found it. Coming up next from Lindsey Wilson College, Kelly Berry with sports.
Gaddy Shamrock has been a family-owned corporation for several generations. You can depend on us to deliver quality products and services to the job site. Gaddy Shamrock always makes sure you're getting the best for what you need, no matter if it's sealing a residential driveway, supplying farm lime to a customer, or paving a county road. We always keep your safety and satisfaction in mind. Give us a call for all your residential, commercial, and aggregate rock needs.
Come visit your neighborhood Napa Auto Parts store. We've got everything you need to keep your vehicle running smooth. You can stop in at one of our 3 stores in Russell Springs, Columbia, or Campbellsville. We're your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs.
There's a good probability you're not getting free rent. And chances are you're not given free clothes. And it seems likely that you don't have free gas or fares or tolls. So it's remarkable that McDonald's is giving you some free coffee. From September 23rd to 29th, McDonald's is giving you a small, fresh brewed premium roast coffee for free. Available all day. You'll taste it, you'll love it, and you won't pay a penny. The simple joy of free.
LWC News Magazine welcomes you to the Blue Raider Sports segment. Many teams are off to a great start this semester. We go now to Kelly. What's going on with the fall sports, Kelly?
A lot's going on, including the football team, which is entering its third season right now. Along the way in their third season, they are encountering some new heights and some challenges.
Even in their third year, Lindsey Wilson College is breaking new ground with their football program. They have experienced, among other things, a first regular season ranking and NAIA Game of the Week. In a rare night game, over 2,600 people showed up to watch the Blue Raiders against the third-ranked Tigers. And even in this loss, Lindsey Wilson had some bright moments, including the defense, which kept the Blue Raiders in the game until late in the first half. This early in the season, the football team has already developed a formula for success. That formula is the running game. Over the first 5 games, the Blue Raider offense is averaging over 120 yards a game rushing and is undefeated when running for over 100 yards, including a 309-yard outbreak against Pikeville. As with anything else in life, there is another side to observe. While running the ball well against lesser opponents such as Pikeville, the running game has been nothing short of abysmal against stouter foes. One would think the Blue Raiders would be able to continue their ground game dominance following the Pikeville game, but the very next game, albeit against the third-ranked Tigers, the Blue Raiders couldn't even muster a positive ground attack for the entire game, finishing with -3 yards on the ground. Lindsey Wilson's rushing attack is not the only facet of the game that has experienced inconsistencies. The passing offense has not been entirely dependable. So far, Brandon Cressive has only completed 51% of his passes. He is only throwing for 220 yards per game and has thrown 3 more interceptions than touchdowns. Granted, some of his receivers have had some drop problems, and the offensive line at times has failed to give him a reliable pocket, allowing him to be sacked over 3 times a game, including 6 times against Pikeville and Faulkner. But every other quarterback to some extent experiences these problems. The offensive line has also had problems with their run blocking, allowing Lindsey Wilson's offensive unit to be tackled for loss almost 10 times a game. Lindsey Wilson's football program is moving forward. In just the third season, they have experienced many firsts, including the NAIA Game of the Week against Georgetown. The program is moving forward, but if it wants to continue to move forward, it needs to lessen the times it moves backward.
And there are several other sports teams having their seasons this year, including the volleyball team, which currently has a 10-game winning streak, as well as the women's soccer team, who is ranked 3rd in the country, and the men's soccer team, who is undefeated and ranked 1st in the country. And that wraps up Blue Raider Sports.
Thanks, Kelly. That concludes the October edition of the LWC News Magazine. See you every Monday at 12:30 and 7. We'll be here covering your community and campus news. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Carnes with Emily Ramage and Kelly Berry. Have a great Monday.
Taming the wild couldn't be any easier. The new Husqvarna XP Series professional chainsaws have arrived at dead small engines. Come by and check out the next generation of Husqvarna chainsaws. The Husqvarna 550 XP, 562 XP, and the workhorse for loggers, the Husqvarna 372 XP professional chainsaw. So stop by Ed Small Engines today to check out his great products and low prices.